1979, I was 7. This is good work. So tonight, I want to thank all of you who have been doing this work for a very long time. I want to thank you for your tenacity. I would love to thank you for most of all for your faith. Because continuing to do this work takes faith. So I thank you for your faith. Betty, I honor this work. I just met her tonight, but I feel her. Thank you to Kathleen who invited me here to be a speaker tonight. I was born and raised in a small town called Ford Heights, Illinois. Ford Heights is about 20 miles south of Chicago. And it wasn't until I was about 23 years old that someone said to me, "You have potential. You have potential to be great. You have potential to be whatever it is that you want to be." And day by day, I began to believe that I had potential. But I, along with many other women, have at some point been hesitant to take our rightful places because of what we've seen and experienced on this journey. You see, I know what it's like to be the most forward thinker in a room full of men and not be heard.
That's right.
I know what it's like to be passed over for promotions that you're fully capable of. I know what it's like to discount yourself because the big offices are housed by men. I know what it's like to be sexually violated. And for some of us, not only are we women, but we are black women. What I'm saying here is this. I believe that many of us in this room are victims of the trickle down of inequality. Where we are now as a nation has been very traumatic for women, in more ways than I can even begin to express. Women's equality is very important for every individual in this room. Moving from where we are now to endless possibility means opening doors for all of our children, all of our mentees, all of our daughters, every person in this room. It means increasing the number of women in government, increasing the number of women in politics, increasing the number of women in leadership roles, and increasing the number of women in corporate positions. It also means declaring an understanding that we are more than our bodies. We are our brains. We are our smarts. We are change makers. We are brilliant. We are whole. And we can change this world that we live in. We, every one of us, have a right to demand equal rights. And not just on paper, but in action and in deed.
That's right.
We have a right to demand to be counted. If we aren't counted, we are not whole. We are but a mere fraction of what we could be, what we should be, and what we were always meant to be. When the Equal Rights Act speaks to full equality for women, there will be a shift in the way we see the world and in the way we see women. And we must be prepared for that shift. We have the potential to change laws and to not only dream of a world where we all have the same equal rights, but to tangibly experience it in every aspect of our womanhood and in our personhood. Thank you.
Thank you.